This is it, everyone. The wait is finally over. We're proud to announce the very first boutique edition released as part of our TNT 10 celebrations. And even though we're the ones celebrating, there wouldn't be much fun hogging all the presents to ourselves. After all, we've got you to thank for the support on our journey thus far. Introducing the Furlan Marri Time+Tide Outback Elegy. A piece not only serving as a nod to where we've come from, but also launching the new Editions initiative from the brand. You've seen all sorts of black, blue, green dials, but when was the last time you saw a truly unique brown? Well, now you have. These warm tones are taken from the signature color of Australia's Outback, but given a slightly darker, moodier twist. The details are highly complex, with a metallic ochre brown center that darkens to a glossy chocolate towards the edges, all reflecting the handset. The double-printed sector layout and dial appliques are rendered in a warm rose gold, with the latter highly polished. What always impressed me with Furlan Marri's pieces is their ability to give their handset great dimensionality. That's something that's really difficult to do when working with fragile bits of metal. Their leaf shape is thickest at the center, tapering towards the edges and tip, while the central seconds hand gets a curved end that follows the contour of the dome crystal. A notable layout change from the regular Furlan Marri mechanical are the Roman numerals that replace the Breguet Arabics. Not only do they dress up the watch a tad, but also contribute to the geometric nature of the sector dial itself. We've also done away with the reference indication in the lower right corner. Now, there are plenty of vintage-inspired watches out there, though very few manage to capture the experience of actually wearing a vintage watch. The idea is to have the same charm and slender proportions, without all the potential negatives of lackluster water resistance or easily scratched crystals. Furlan Marri's 37.5mm case does this perfectly, and there are few watches that I've felt more comfortable wearing. The case is slim at a smidge over 10mm, and the lugs reach out to 46. And we can't really talk about the Outback Elegy without mentioning those lugs. Clearly influenced by vintage Corne de Vache styles, because everything sounds sexier in French, my absolute favorite part is the scalloped side that's been given a horizontal brush, with razor-sharp transitions into the curvaceous top surface. An underrated aspect of on-wrist comfort I mentioned are the two leather straps that come with the watch. With a choice of dark brown or matte black, the Outback Elegy gives you a choice of extending the dial tones or letting them shine by themselves. The quick-release spring bars are curved in the brown strap or straight in the black, with two holes in the lugs allowing you to choose whichever one you prefer. This is one of those features that would kind of seem unnecessary to implement, but it's such a great nice to have, complementing the rest of the watch that pays great attention to small details like this. Furlan Marri were early adopters of La Jouperet's entry into the more affordable end of the market. The G100 that features in the Outback Elegy benefits from a slim construction despite having a full winding rotor, as well as an impressive 68-hour power reserve. This is the product of a successful partnership between La Jouperet and parent company Citizen, which owns this little movement company you might have heard of, Miyota, on which the Swiss manufacturer bases some of its designs. Watches are often way more than the sum of their parts, and while Time+Tide's involvement in the design of the Outback Elegy will undoubtedly sway me somewhat, I really do believe this is the best version of the Furlan Marri mechanical to date. I mean, the brown dial is just phenomenal. I strongly implore you to check it out in person if you can, and the change to Roman numerals gives an added layer of symmetry to the already great sector layout. Now, availability. This is a Furlan Marri Editions model, meaning it will be available for pre-orders from the Time+Tide Shop, starting at 7 AM Australian time on Thursday the 25th of January. It'll be available for a 24-hour global sales window. This will be the only opportunity to purchase the pieces online, as thereafter they will only be available for purchase via the Time+Tide Melbourne Discovery Studio. The Furlan Marri x Time+Tide Outback Elegy is priced at 2,650 Australian dollars including GST, or 1,500 Swiss francs excluding VAT. The Furlan Marri Outback Elegy will be available for pre-orders from the Time+Tide Shop, starting 7 AM Australian time, Thursday the 25th of January, for a 24-hour global sales window. This will be followed by another drop on Furlan Marri's website a few weeks later. But these will be the only opportunities to purchase this watch online, as thereafter they will only be available for purchase via the Time+Tide Melbourne Discovery Studio. I'm curious though. Let us know in the comments what you think of brown dials, and while you're there, leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe for more videos like this one.